Okay guys, so we are back in still a Brainrot. And for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys every single new leak for update 19. And I will also be telling you guys what you need to do before this insane update. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get right into it. So per usual guys, prepare for yet another yapping video. Go ahead and grab your popcorn, fasten your seatbelts, and get ready. Because we have a really big update coming to Still a Brainrot, and as you guys know, I'm pretty sure Still a Brainrot actually broke, what's it called? Like the player count again? Maybe I'm mistaken. I swear that they ended up getting more than like 24 or 25 million, I think, which was the last record. I'm not exactly sure about that. But you guys may already know I have not posted in a few days, so this is for my audience real quick before I get into these leaks, okay? I'm sorry for not posting. I will be consistent again as much as I physically can. I'm not gonna lie. I've just been getting really lazy. I don't know what it is, guys. You know, I'm gonna get my confidence back up. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna start posting every day. Anyways, though, for now, we have a lot of different leaks to get into. There are about, I think, 7 or 8 different leaks that we have to get into right now. A lot to go over, and this update is probably going to be absolutely huge. Sammy has been building up a lot of hype around it, including on Twitter as well. He's been making posts about Brainrots now. He's been making leaks of Brainrots on Twitter and the Discord, so he's been like double promoting his updates. It's probably gonna go absolutely insane. It's just gonna be how it is. I really don't know. But let's go ahead and get into the first leak. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see a L Grande combinación, or however the heck you freaking say it. And this is basically a Halloween mutation like version of the L Grande, okay? Now, I'm not gonna spoil too much, okay? But there's gonna be a lot of these, you know, Halloween mutations. I will give you guys the exact number later on in the video because we still have an update description to go over. But as you guys saw, the L Grande Halloween version actually looks very clean, okay? And what I meant by the, you know, how there's going to be more, you know, Halloween mutations in this video, what I meant is that we have the update description, guys, which is what I was talking about, and I will be showing that towards the end of the video. You know, that I'm also going to be telling you guys what you need to do before the update, obviously. But in the update description, it shows the exact amount of Halloween mutations that there's going to be able, you know, to be achieved or made or crafted or whatever you want to say, and it's going to be a lot, so I'm just letting you guys know. But I'm kind of going in order with these leaks because the L Grande Halloween version is actually the newest, or I mean, no, oldest leak, so that's why I'm showing it first. Now I'm going to show the second oldest leak. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see this, okay? Now I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the name, but we both know that there is a boy version of the bicycle dude. All right, he has gumballs, bicycle, and this just seems like a girl version of it. I don't exactly know what the name is going to be called. Sammy did not put the name for this Brainrot at all, but it looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie, the color scheme on this is very clean. If you pay attention to the gumballs that are actually inside of the, you know, gumball machine, they are all different colors as well, which actually makes them look like gumballs, which is sick. So we've already shown 2 Brainrots that are probably going to be coming to the game in this update, and there is still 2 more Brainrots for me to show you guys. Still another, you know, really weird looking picture, and we're obviously going to go over what time this update is going to be at and the whole entire update description to see exactly what's going to be in this update. Now, we all know that the last update actually did pretty good. I think I'm 90% sure I was there. I hope. I think I was there. I'm pretty sure I was there. Maybe. I don't really know. Me and you guys both know that, you know, we've been very inconsistent on the channel, but we will be back, okay? We will be back. But still, Brainrot really has been going crazy. I think that Plants vs. Brainrots game has also been going absolutely freaking crazy. A lot of things have been going crazy since I've been gone, but we will be consistent again. Do not worry. All right, anyways. So if you guys look on screen, you can see this little shark-looking dude. Now, I think that there was a Trollodon or some crap, like some kind of craftable Brainrot that you could get at one point, and it was a nice craftable Brainrot. I think it was one of the best things in the game for a while. This just looks like a different version of it. So I think that this is going to be like Evil Dawn or something. I don't really know. It looks evil. I mean, it has the little like devilish demon type horns. It has the sharp teeth on it, the sharp claws, but the color scheme on it is really nice. I cannot even lie to you guys. This is a really cool looking Brainrot, if I do say so myself. Now, I cannot confirm nor deny that is going to be a craftable Brainrot. You know, let me actually, I can look at the description. Okay, maybe that's going to be a craftable. I actually don't know. Okay, we're going to read over it later and we're just going to make an assumption, guys. Do not even worry, because like the update description, it doesn't really necessarily necessarily state if like it's a I don't know, a craftable or not. I really don't know. But before we get into the rest of the leaks, you guys let me know how many players, okay, like concurrent players, do you think that is going to be, or that there is going to be on the game whenever the update drops? Do you guys think that we're gonna beat 24 or 25 million? I mean, do you guys think that the game is just going to go absolutely crazy? Do you think that Roblox is gonna explode? You know, that would be pretty weird. On a real note though, just let me know how many players you guys think are gonna be playing the game, okay, whenever the update drops. And then also let me know if you guys think that it's going to be a W or a update. I'm gonna ask you guys that again at the end of the video because we're not even done with the leaks. So you guys can't even really tell me if it's gonna be a W or L update yet. But anyways, guys, so if you guys look on screen right now, you can see a Lvaka, you know, Saturnito, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we just call it Lvaka usually. Okay, it's pretty simple. Now this is a Halloween version of the Lvaka, and this is obviously a part of the Halloween mutations that I have been talking about. Now this one looks a lot more clean. As you guys can see, it has the little pumpkin, you know, green pumpkin stem on it. Okay, it has a actual stem, like a brown stem thing on the top of it. I guess the green thing was actually a leaf. Sorry about that, but it looks really good. I just feel like I'm hoping that the VFX are a little bit different because it doesn't look like too bright color-wise. Like the L Grande definitely looked a lot better. The Lvaka looks a little bit blank in my opinion, but I think it looks good still. Okay, it just doesn't have that usual, like, you know, pixely type of you know, model on it. I don't know, it looks a little bit strange. Now that will most likely be added later though, because as you guys can see, like what I'm talking about is the little like stud type of you know, material that they have on like every single model. That is the type of stuff that I like so very freaking much. Also, I know I'm gonna already get comments about it and I mentioned it way too late. The reason why I had this admin button right here is because I'm in the modded version. I'm just chilling in the modded version, nothing more than that. Okay, we're just chilling in there, guys, just in case we need to spawn something, like for an example or something, you know, because you guys know that I yap an absolute crap ton. Now the next leak that I'm gonna end up showing you guys is actually a leak that is on the front page. Well, I mean, it's not on the front page of the game right now, but it's on the front page of the update that's going to be dropping. Okay, and this is going to show something that is going to be a very big leak for this update, and is basically going to be, you know, the whole update, besides, you know, us getting, like, I'm pretty sure a whole entire new mutation. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see basically a witch with a cauldron in front of her. Okay, and she's stirring something. All right, she's cooking up something. I don't know what she's cooking, but she's cooking something. But this is actually the witch. Okay, and you can fuse things at this witch, and it looks pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie, you know, just looks like a regular witch Roblox character. You know, the background looks really clean, which might end up being a new event, possibly, you know, a new map maybe, because I mean, we are gonna be getting that Halloween thing, and there's gonna be like, okay, I actually can't say that yet, whoops, but we are gonna be getting a Halloween mutation, so maybe that's gonna be the little cool exclusive map that we get. I really don't know. Hey, I really don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to find out. But the witch fuse thing looks freaking sick. I'm not even gonna lie here. The witch fuse thing is probably the coolest looking thing of this whole entire update, which is obviously why it's on the front cover, because, you know, it's the main part of the update. It's literally the witch fuse update, and I'm about to show you guys in just a second. But I think you know, obviously what you're gonna be able to do with this witch fuse thing is you're gonna be able to fuse a bunch of different Brainrots, which is obviously what I'm gonna end up reading off the update description. And this stuff is really good, and this works really good, and I'm gonna explain why real quick, because I actually said this in a few videos ago, okay, that Sammy needs to switch up the updates, okay, because still a Brainrot was losing players there for a little bit. Now it seems to be averaging like a million no matter what, at least from what I've seen. But like I was talking about how Sammy needed to switch up updates a little bit, because, you know, these usual mutation updates, you know, you get a will, you get a new mutation, a new event, and then you just get like a few new Brainrots, and then that's about it. And people were calling it bland. There were a lot of people hating, okay, but the yin yang mutation is still, you know, the coolest mutation absolutely in the game. It is the second best mutation in the game, right behind Rainbow. But the actual event for it's very clean. Like, as you guys can see, the will looks very clean. I mean, there's nothing that's like truthfully like wrong with it. The point is that it's just kind of you know, it can get a little bit like repetitive, and we haven't necessarily gotten anything fuse wise since the craft machine. Now the craft machine was probably the most peak thing in the game. All right, as you guys know, whenever you craft something, it will do a really nice animation on the craft pad. It looks very freaking cool. This also gives you something to do constantly, and Sammy adds a lot of craftable Brainrots in here, just so you guys know. He adds an absolute crap ton of craftable Brainrots almost every single update. There's usually +1 craftable Brainrots almost every freaking update. But as you guys can see, you could craft the Lassis. You know, there's always at least one secret, one Brainrot God, one mythic, one legendary, and one epic in here, no matter what. And as you guys can see, it refreshes in 12 minutes. I think if you do join a brand new server, you can't actually get that to reset, just so you guys know. I'm not sure if that's only in the real game or not, only in modded, but I'm pretty sure it's in the real game. So if you're trying to like mix up your recipes a bit and get a good recipe that you've been looking for, you can also do that. But the craft machine was actually one of the best updates ever. I think that it honestly made more consistency within the player base. Oh my gosh, holy big words. I sound so freaking smart right now. But it did. It brought up the players a lot. It made the players more consistent, I think, because they all wanted to actually craft something. They all wanted something to fuse, craft, do whatever. And now we're getting a witch fuse, which is something new that we can actually experience, and we get to fuse more things, which is what people have been wanting. So this is a different type of update. Anyways, though, let me show you guys when the update is going to be happening. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see that the update is going to be happening on Saturday, October 11th at 2 p.m. Now it says witch fuse, fuse plus event, and it does say plus event. So maybe we are going to be getting the little Halloween thing that I was talking about earlier. But this is 2 p.m. my time, and I want to state this real quick. I'm on Central Time. So if you are on Pacific Time, you are going to be 2 hours behind me, which is going to be at, what time is that? It's going to be at 12 p.m. for you. If you are on EST, which is Eastern Time, that's going to be 1 hour ahead of me, which can be at 3 p.m. for you. If you are in the UK, usually, all of my friends who are from the UK are about 6 hours ahead of me. So it will be at about 8 p.m. for you. And, any other time schedules, I really don't know. People in the comments usually tell me that it's at like 3 a.m. for them. I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. to play the witch fuse event. I don't even know. A little bit freaking confusing. But we all know why Sammy does the later updates now. I say this just about every single video, but he used to do updates on Friday, and I think that was before like summer ended. Okay, like now that summer's over, Sammy does it on Saturdays, because if he did it on Fridays, people have sports, practice, people get home at like 4 p.m. 5 p.m. sometimes, and not every kid is gonna be able to just hop on during the update and call it a day. Like, it's not necessarily gonna be the easiest thing for them to do that. So Saturday updates are definitely better. People are definitely more free on Saturdays. Me, on the other hand, not really, because I have a family. I have family stuff to do sometimes. It happens. But yeah, Saturday updates are better because Girl Garden also updates in the morning, and Sammy picked like the perfect time. He updates during the afternoon hours, while Girl Garden is really early during the day. Same thing with Plants vs. Brainrots, by the way, guys. Plants vs. Brainrots is at like 7 a.m. for me. It's like super early, which is actually more early than Grow a Garden, by the way. So yeah, Sammy picks a perfect time to do it because I can actually like sleep in on a freaking Saturday night, and I can wake up at like 1 p.m. and still be able to get on for the update. Just gotta cook me up some ramen noodles and make a little bit of food. Anyways, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me lock in real quick. Let's look at this update description real quick, and then I will be telling you guys what you need to do before this absolutely insane update. Woohoo, yes. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see the update description. It says witch fuse. Okay, it says new Halloween fuse with more than 20 brain rots. Pause the update description because we have more yapping to do. This is what I was talking about earlier. Okay, it says if you guys were reading like 2 seconds ago, it said the Halloween fuse. Okay, which includes the Lvaka and the L Grande that I just talked about, which is a Halloween version of the brain rots that are already in the game. It said with more than 20 brain rots. So this Halloween fuse thing is going to be available for more than 20 brain rots in the game. It didn't say every brain rot, which is a little bit confusing. So it's not really like a Halloween mutation, I guess, or like a full event for it. It's more so about the witch fuse, but the witch fuse allows you to get the Halloween fuse on more than 20 brain rots. So not every brain rot, but more than 20 brain rots, which in my opinion is good enough. So if you guys look on screen again, it says including, 4 new fusible secrets. Now, this could have to do with the Evil Dawn thing that I showed earlier, because we already know that the original Traladon, or whatever it was, Traladon, or whatever the crap you want to call it, was a craftable brain rot. So this could include the, the Evil Dawn, okay? I don't know what other ones this is going to include. I don't think it's going to include the L Grande or the Lvaka, because those are just Halloween versions. I don't know if it's going to include the pink version of the bicycle guy. I really don't know. Or the girl version of the bicycle guy, sorry. But if we look at the rest of this, it says witching hour. Okay, this will occur every 2 hours, spawning 1 of 4 Halloween themed brain rots. All right, let's pause it again right there, because that's actually actually very interesting. So apparently a witching hour is going to occur every 2 hours. It's going to spawn one of 4 Halloween themed Brainrots. So I don't know what these are. Oh wait, actually I probably need to read the rest of that. So if you guys look on screen right now, as you guys can see, it says collect all 4 spooky Brainrots to claim a limited La Spooky Grande 750k stock. Okay, so the La Spooky, or wait, what the heck did I just freaking say? The La Spooky Grande, okay, is probably going to be the thing that I showed at the start. So that's probably not actually a Halloween mutation, but that's a Spooky La Grande, all right? It's only gonna have 750k in stock. The first thing that came to the game, I think, had like 500k, and then the Taco-Rita, I think, had like 1 million. This one's gonna have 750k, so it's gonna be in the middle. This is probably gonna go out really fast, but maybe it's gonna take people a pretty long time because the witching hour is only gonna occur every 2 hours, and unless you're lucky and you get all 4 of them, and you know, I mean, even if you get all 4 of them to spawn, it's still gonna take you 8 hours to even do that, because 2 times 4 is 8. So you have to collect 4 spooky Brainrots to get the limited La Spooky Grande. Okay, well that's a little bit interesting. Now that sounds like a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it does sound like a lot, but I know how Sammy is. He might end up spawning these Brainrots during admin abuse. I really don't know. But if he's saying that it's going to occur every 2 hours and we're only gonna get one of these 4 Brainrots every freaking 2 hours, that is going to take a very long time. We have to collect all 4. Okay, that's going to take 8 hours if you're lucky, because let's say you get a, you know, let's say you get a La Spooky to spawn, and then you get a different La Spooky to spawn, and then you get another different La Spooky, or, you know, Spooky Brainrot to spawn, sorry. But then your last one is just the same one you already got. Okay, well now you gotta wait another 2 hours to be able to get the next freaking spooky guy, bro. Like, what the heck? Anyways, though, let me tell you guys what you need to do before this insane update, okay? All right, we already go over this just about every single video. Money, okay? Keyword money. If you look at the bottom left, okay, this is modded, but I have about 197 trillion, and I am on the last rebirth. Now, this is obviously for example purposes. In the real game, I need to listen to my own advice. I'm not gonna lie. But as you guys can see, there are still a lot of different things up here on the 3rd floor. You know, looking really clean, looking really snazzy. There are about 1, 2, 3. There's like 7 different slots up here on the 3rd floor at Rebirth 16. Now, the update log does not talk about a new rebirth coming, so there's probably not going to be a crazy reason on why you're going to need money. However, I disagree, okay, because they usually calculate the money like perfectly, and it's going to be a lot of money to rebirth whenever the next rebirth does drop. So seriously, save your money in this game. Save your money. Money is used to buy Brainrots. Money is used to craft Brainrots. I'm sure money will be used to fuse Brainrots on the brand new freaking witch fuse. What else is it used for? Oh yeah, the most important thing in the game, rebirthing. Money is highly important, so save it, stack it up, you know, buy the cash multi game pass. The more rebirths you do, the higher cash multi you get as well. That is a really important part. Now, if you want to unlock any of these new Brainrots, it doesn't really sound like there's going to be a lot of track Brainrots, but for, you know, better instances, okay, if you do have Robux, buy server luck, okay? If you can constantly run 4 times luck, do that, all right? Do that, okay? If you're just that rich, just constantly run 4 times luck. 4 times luck is better than 1 times luck, and if you can only afford 2 times luck, well, guess what? 2 times luck is better than 1 times luck, right? Yes, it is. So that's the only other thing that I would recommend, and also the other thing, actually, there's 2 more things that I would recommend, which is my usual recommendations, is to get in a group chat with your friends, get in a server or something that alerts you when admin abuse is happening. Now, Sammy doesn't necessarily do secret admin abuses anymore. The only admin abuses that he really does nowadays is the ones that he just adds everyone at, and you know, it's a really big admin abuse usually. However, you know, he does actually do stuff for the early birds sometimes. If you were like there like an hour before the update, usually he'll end up doing like a little mini stuff like for the early birds, and then that's whenever your group chat comes in, because you want to be in a group chat or a server with people that are constantly playing the game, and anytime Sammy says anything at the top of your freaking screen, they are notifying you 24/7. And I am currently in an admin you know, what's it called, an admin event or like an admin abuse group chat, or like alert group chat, and anytime any admin abuse is happening, all my friends just add everyone. They're like, yo, get in the game now, and I get in the freaking game. So that's a very important part in this, because you always want to be there for the admin abuses. Admin abuses are one of the best things in the game. You just want to be there for it, okay? It pulls a lot of freaking players for a reason. But the other thing that I can suggest is getting multiple alt accounts. Now, the proper way to do this, okay, would be to most likely get a bunch of different devices, okay, but there is like an account manager thing on Roblox or some crap. I've seen you YouTubers use it. I don't think you're necessarily supposed to use it, but you're able to make like a lot of different accounts and use them all at the same time. I have never tried it personally. I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to necessarily suggest it, okay, but I have seen YouTubers do it, so maybe it's not like the biggest deal in the world, but I think it is TOS, so I really don't know. But I do know friends that have like literally 12 different accounts and they're all running on the same exact screen, just like a bunch of different tabs over the freaking screen, and they have 4 times luck on all 12 accounts, just sitting there running all day, and they're just watching them like hawks, which is exactly what, you know, what you could do to actually earn more brain rots as well. But anyways, that's really it for what you guys need to do before the update. It's usually just your usual prep before the update, and you guys just need to prepare a lot of different things. But yeah, guys, I'm glad to be back. Let me know if it's going to be a W or L update for you guys. But that's enough yapping from me. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this update looks absolutely insane. I mean, bro, we're getting a Halloween fuse with more than 20 freaking brain rots. More than 20 brain rots. And then we're also gonna be getting 4 new fusible secrets. We're gonna be getting like these Halloween themed brain rots. We're also gonna be getting another limited brain rot, which is gonna be the L Grande. I mean, bro, this update might end up actually breaking records once again. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server if you want daily updates on videos or just want an active community in general, and also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.